Yes, and hello, I'm Darth Leon, and welcome to another session of Metaphor ReFantazio. Honestly, last time, not gonna lie, I did not get all of it. I was kind of like, hit hurt or whatever. I'm doing a lot better today. But yeah, we had like a main character switch or something. Like, Will isn't just Will anymore. He always was also the prince. What does Garrick have to say about this?
Let's go.
Let's go further in and get the full story from Lady Grune. Grune. Alright. So yeah, the passed away prince turned out to be us. But also, and I get why there's a shopkeep, by the way. Now there's going to be like a boss fight almost as soon as like whatever comes next ends. But like,
what now?
they changed his eyes, man. I don't know. I don't like that. A royal virtues? Oh yeah, no. Alright, whatever. Don't worry about it. He's got like a golden skin now, huh? And also he's got like 1 point to allocate. That's whatever. Anyways, I don't know what to do about this now. I don't know how to fully feel. But yeah, let's move on and see where this takes us. Do I need to do like a British accent now as the main character? Like, do I need to go like this or something? I don't know. I don't know what. I don't think I can do a British accent like right off the bat.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
Wait. Sorry, I need you to repeat this. I'm already like struck. What do you mean?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past.
Wouldn't it be the opposite, the reverse?
As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
So this is truly the metaphor.
The human tribe. So Luis's words.
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
Nukes.
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic.
No, I think we just call it Magla.
Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on?
I mean... Oh, that's my controller. Oh well. I will pick it up at some later time.
They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before, The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Huh. The people we now call tribes were born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort. That's... natural adaptation I get. Like, the Paripus and the Ujiv, like, they could be just like normal dogs and normal bats evolved. And maybe even like the thing Halkenberg is, like, that could also be some kind of cat-like creature. And of course, like the angel stuff that Neuras is, that could be kind of some kind of bird creature, evolved to be like more human-like. But like, division for the war effort? Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries.
I'm sorry to tell you that Eon and century are the same word. Eon means 100 years. So, okay, so it doesn't, like, eons could mean a lot of them, and scant few centuries could mean like only a couple, but like eon and century are the same thing.
You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince, that is to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. Tis nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
Because they're also humans, like the other were, like, fucked up through the radiation and stuff.
By the war's end,
Or the
both
Mugler,
sides were
whatever.
consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
It makes sense that one of the transformations, like, humans have endured is like the innate ability to sense the Magla, since everything happened because of Magla.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the Church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes.
So they're a good thing?
The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form. The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation.
The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
By the way, that voice is definitely his mother. Are we reawakening?
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence. Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it, and thou wilt grow strong and true in its company.
There is weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out as though that's the natural order. His Majesty, study the Prince archetype. A determination to challenge the unknown has awakened the heroic embodiment of the Prince.
Let's do it.
If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come.
Let's fight.
That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind. I'm with you to the end, no matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you, even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand.
Okay.
That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you because I want to be.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control.
Okay, how do we solve that?
This man named Luis. He may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
He's also Elder?
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control.
Turning you into a monster.
That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were.
Okay.
In every age, the cause and effect are the same. People learn fear, become slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus, the power of magic is born.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart, generated when one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic.
Alright, I think I'm sort of getting it.
In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests.
So for those who don't get the metaphor, like a little bit of stress good, a lot of stress bad.
With the world embroiled in chaos, these outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom.
'Tis the
We have
onset
seen
of
like a
everything.
case. Whoa.
The
We have seen a
melancholia
case of that,
crystals,
like
the
with.
beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
In Yufa's storyline, which we haven't finished really, but we've seen that like people get sick from their extreme magla caused by their anxiety.
Hold on. If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Anyone with enough anxiety can turn into a monster.
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses, he could turn anyone into a human monster. Yet as long as you have the strength to confront your fears, even this transformation may be defied and overcome. What do you wish to know?
Who exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius.
Like his boat.
A family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw? Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
Wait, when did that happen?
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge.
Okay, I think I'm getting it.
Even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
And he isn't planning on hurting anyone else?
After him!
Alright, Alright, I guess I do have like a party ready, but if we're going to be fighting a boss we know nothing about, especially with like a new archetype. Do we have a new archetype? Heroic Slash, Radiance, Heavy Light Magic, and Royal Slash. Alright, double resistances to darkness and light, and resist all. Cooperative Chase. Support attacks from comrades happen more easily, all enemies are stunned more easily in overall combat. Alright. It might not be a smart move to like go into this with this one, like for now. As much as like as cool as this guy is, they might just force us. But be that the case, I think if we're going into that fight, I kind of want can still create a weakness, a physical weakness. I don't remember if you can. I think Basilio creates a weakness, but not to Slash. Anyways. I feel this is a confident build, like to fight a boss in the off chance they actually make us use the prince. The assassin who fled, his slow magla bore little resemblance to a normal person. It was unsettling. Please be careful. I was hoping for like a tip, but Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We had no casualties, however. We were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against him.
No.
There was little less that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance, any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the Princess awakening and came to investigate. He is like Euphas, he has the third eye to see the Magla. Oh no, why we would have run away, but surely he has a plan. Not we. Tread carefully, please. I mean, we have a plan of ourselves, don't worry about that.
Ready?
We need to hide after the tiger. Are you ready? Let's go.
Stop! You. Zorba.
So it was you behind the attack?
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
I mean, why would we let you?
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
It's almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
Especially for someone with 3 eyes.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants. What did you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter, fiend. His Highness has finally taken his first steps on the road to victory. Here, at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Alright.
Bastard! I wondered why you ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
The power of your newly earned archetype Prince surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now. Okay, time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince archetype unlocked. The Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. Fair enough. You can now change it out as you wish. If it can act as support for all synthesis skills. For all synthesis skills, it has unique traits not found in other archetypes, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Alright, they kind of forcing me to use that.
The blade's edge!
Even though it wasn't particularly
This'll be over
weak
soon
to it.
enough.
Alright, so... hate to say that word. He's a wild card. That means that we can
Let's do this together.
high chance of one hitting all enemies. And yeah, he can do whatever. Ice Blue Dance, Hellfire Dance, Fire Resistance, Sable Dance, Sable Dance. None of it really helps in this case.
I'm not feeling. Behold this power. A bit much. Come on, follow me.
Creating and fire weakness is something she can take advantage of.
Let's do this!
Great job, Juna. Now
In
they're
the
weak to
name
something
of
new.
justice!
Do they?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Huh.
Samurai!
What a mess.
Let's get on with it!
Okay, so he cannot really create a weakness, but we can like hit everything here, and we can like
cut you down.
examine other possible directions for it later. We don't have a healer right now. I mean, unless you call, like, oh my god, my brain is broken. Juna, unless you call Juna like a healer because it does kind of heal. So we might need to like keep that in mind.
Observe the power of heroes.
All right, good lord, what? Magic guard, one elemental attack, physical barriers. Weakness to light, weakness to light. Alright, good. I don't want to do that right now because honestly, if anything,
to you.
I won't hold back.
damage boosted against human archetypes. Okay.
I'll cut through. Watch me!
Deals fire damage to everyone.
Raging fire! Don't let up now, Juna!
Now, after me!
I wonder if that's gonna kill anything. I don't think it's gonna kill anything.
Let my power support you.
You will taste justice!
I stand ready.
It actually did kill the legs. Alright, with that in mind, I would like to use something from the stuff. I would like to heal 150 to one ally. Might be a little too much, but 200 is better because we have like 400 of those.
There!
Thanks.
I'm all prepared.
Deals extreme fire damage to one enemy, may inflict burn.
No,
that's good to
this
know.
won't work. By this power.
More apples? Quick, knock them off again! Come on, help me out!
It's up to you now.
Great job, Juna! Now
Let's
they're
do
with
this!
something new!
No holding back! The power of
Hit the
fire!
weak point! Keep it
Observe
up,
the enemy.
Troll.
Allies, together! Perhaps not this. Let justice prevail! Oh, Miss
Pokemon got them right in their weak spot!
We'll do this together.
To one enemy. Extreme physical damage to all. Deals severe physical almighty damage to one enemy. Increased damage against... Sounds good to me.
All right, let's go!
How's this?
Well, not that extreme.
Legs are back to normal! Ugh! We'd only just taken them out!
Hit hard.
Is that all?
Alright. Healing is going to have to continue happen like
No one here fights
through
alone.
other mains.
Maybe something
But
Behold this power! Burn! Hit their weak point, that miss! Don't let up now, Juna!
I don't know
Can't
what
afford
missed
to hold
exactly,
back.
but
Samurai. No, let's make an end of it.
wait, did we not get stuff out of it
Something else.
because
Samurai. Hack and slash. Right on top.
I stand ready for all that we strive for!
200 to all, 100 to all, 50 to all.
Just the thing.
That helped.
I owe you.
Thank you. More apples? Quick,
Lend me your strength.
Go!
Don't
I was hoping
unfold
that it
show
might
you.
actually like hurt in some way.
Raging fire! You sure don't give up easy.
But it feels like honestly hitting him like this is probably like the best way to go about this.
Is everyone
Nice
alright?
one, Stroll.
I'm stepping back. Charging in!
We could destroy the leg.
Let justice prevail!
Medium physical might not be like the best.
I'll run! Yes! Success!
Alright, so it's going for the ult or whatever.
Quick, knock them off again.
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
I was like, is he targeting like for some reason? Okay, not for any particular reason. Truth be told, I don't think I want you to attack. You don't really have anything that works for me. So
Let's set it up. Not this.
I honestly think I actually kind of pass with you.
We're looking good here.
Behold this power.
I call upon
Our
all
main guy
power
is going to
within.
have to need to be carried here.
Hack and slash.
See that? I stand ready.
The problem is like both here and Yufa have been hurt, Juna have been hurt, so I kind of don't wanna. She's good defenses though, so it's probably fine if I just like. I hate that I have to actually use my stuff for it.
Perhaps not.
Can't she
For
like?
all that we strive for!
She can only heal herself. Good as that is, I don't
Not
think
now.
I want that right now. Low-key wish like I had actually. I was thinking about giving the prince some of the stuff Will knows, but that's on me. Alright, there is an apple left, which I don't.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
I'm honestly expecting him to actually go for another big turn.
This should help.
Thanks.
He could try to eat the apple.
Is there another way? Lend me your strength. Time for some close combat. All right. How's that?
Smooth dodge, Juna.
Alright, at least Juna seems to have dodged it, which is something I appreciate. I don't. If you don't really have anything to do about this, go ahead and heal yourself.
Give me your aid.
I need extreme single target damage. Severe is good enough, I guess. Yeah, severe. It's not gonna kill, so might as well try to go for the charm. Admittedly, going back to Will, Will has the royal sword. And we get to do. We can skip this.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
You can go ahead and heal yourself real quick.
I'm all prepared.
I'll lend a hand myself.
Let's do this.
Still up?
More apples? Quick, knock them off again. Regenerate the headwinds. Here comes another round of wind attacks. Legs are back to normal. Ugh, we'd only just taken them out.
Oh, come on.
Shield! We've got to do something about those apples.
Not good.
We are doing something about those apples. It's just
Let me handle those apples.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there. Let's do this together. Watch me. Sorry, my mistake.
In the name of justice! Go for it!
Observe the enemy. Adjust the thing.
Thanks.
That helped.
We'll do this together.
Let me help!
Alright, I suppose that was good enough. Like, I just needed to go around the wheel. Alright, it froze like it froze there. And we got the wind got Gale for the Seeker? Just for the Seeker, not the Prince?
Power courses through me.
And despite the 8000 XP for the archetype, the Prince like barely got anything out of it.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Excellent! I've
I've
grown
acquired a
more
new power.
powerful.
Talia Mastery has resulted in continued growth. Talia Endurance has increased by 4. Alright, good for her, I guess.
The bastard got away!
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
We've done it like 5 or 6 times so far, with like less people.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full strength.
It's good to see you're safe. We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible. But don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. We'll not find any public backing like this.
Alces once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. He is royalty and elder both, heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that, but if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such parting would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
That's about what it comes down to, yes.
Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. But we work best under pressure anyway.
You... I'm still amazed. You really do look just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate.
Did she actually say the name?
You,
okay.
Your mother. She loved your father, and you, with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions. After all, an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Yes, I will.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Wait, we're going to the capital? And Zorba like fully escaped.
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
Right, because like
I was convinced
now Luis
we'd been
and now
together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met.
But yeah, like Luis now knows that we're bugs, so
The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay beside me forever.
Wow. When you put it like that, you're gonna make me blush. But thanks.
having overcome her trial, I can sense a newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and as a friend.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
We've got the path to tomorrow in front of us, and I'm gonna lead the way.
The party can now study the elemental monster and the warlock, and during squad battles you may gain extra turn icons. I like that. Elemental Master Archetype unlocked and Warlock unlocked.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it might have helped me in ways I didn't recognize.
By the way, the chiefess told me something about your novel. Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
The book is the legacy of my parents, the late King of Uchronia and the Queen of the Elven Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideals of the old world passed down to the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter. It's about the ruler of this ideal world.
Sorry.
Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome.
I see why his canon name is Will.
Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Then true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old world, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions. And if you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village. But little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power.
It's interesting though that he did try to put some of his ideals to become true, because he tried to enact a democracy into reality.
With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could even become a reality.
Right.
And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself. And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After sketching the novel and our ideals with Gallica, I closed my eyes. Academia. It seems that I've been summoned by more in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times.
So we are one of those, glorious kings, but in real time.
An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty.
Sovereignty,
Indeed,
okay.
A power of legend.
It's a good thing to actually hear this, word, 100 hours into the game.
I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety, and archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
Death.
The foremost fate? Not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable. You cannot choose who you are born to, and once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince.
Huh.
Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler.
Weren't we already on that threshold, though?
Not as an unearned title of Bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self.
I'm kind of losing you more.
That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed. That I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the Ascension of Kings.
My consciousness faded away, and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Has Moore visited the ancient Eldon Sanctum?